like an institution.
50 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Yep, that will work. So,
you want me to speak?
Yes.
If you just look up, you know how I am. If you just
Well,
look up,
like I had mentioned earlier, that
he's not saying that you're
where does the time go? You know, 50 years.
Steve's church.
And
it's going to be at New Vision.
And when I first started, I didn't have the slightest idea of how Pivot was going to emerge or how it's going to grow. It was beyond my wildest dreams. You know, that there'd be a pivot.
So that's where I'll be coming out of. Okay, so I'll let you go.
What is that?
No, I'll be coming out of Romans 5.
What do you call
6,
it?
Greenhouse.
Verse 6.
Yeah, pivot greenhouse. You know, and now we got several
5,
houses.
6, 8. Yeah.
When we started out, all we had was one house.
All right, and I love you and thank you so much.
And that was it. And we had chapel in the basement. And but one of the strange things that people would come from all around to join our chapel. We had a pastor from, and that's the church that you go to all the time. Stanwich.
Nate Adams.
Nate Adams. Nate Adams showed up and during one of our chapel services, and I see this tall, lanky, white man, you know, come in, and but he had such a way about himself. He you know, he had a real polite way of presenting himself, and so it got down to the point where I asked, what made you come and be in our chapel service? He said, somebody told me that Alonso Smalls need a prayer partner. That's one of those things that you can't refuse, right?
Amen.
And you know, here this eminent pastor from this very influential church, you know, come down to our chapel service in the basement, you know, and he was very humble about it, and we became fast friends right away. You ever seen, you meet somebody that's going to be your friend, and you know, I got a friend, but he was really my brother's friend, and they met each other when they were 5 years old. And they realized that they were going to be friends all the way up until, you know, adulthood. You know, so that's the way it was with me and Nate. You know, we got to be fast friends, and he come around and you go out to lunch. We was like, they had a lot of names for us. They had Fats and Skinny, you know, because he was tall and I was short. But they also call us church bums because we would go to all the different churches, you know, and some of them knew me and some of them knew him. The congregational churches knew him, and some of the local churches in Norwalk knew me. And so we would go in and you know, during the day, and the secretary would say, well, what can we do for you? We said nothing. We just came here to pray. And that's what it was. We just went into the sanctuary. Nobody was around with me and him, and we would pray. And that's how we would go to different churches and pray together.
Can I ask one question?